Hey, Cal Forever here. So, I wanted to talk about twin flames and what is it really? Because for the longest time, I kind of not that I didn't really believe in it, but I kind of saw a lot of these so called claimed relationships as twin flame, really just relationships of abuse. And I saw it in various forms. I saw the abusive one, like firsthand, with this family that was camping out in the desert, that would camp next to me, and it's kind of, yeah, that was a really abusive, dirty situation. And that lady was not nice to her children, the way that she was choosing to live, to try to be psychic and spiritual, in the way she was treating her so called twin flame, that she was taking advantage of. And that was like the lowest of the low. But then there's people, and I've seen them online, where they become these glorified unlicensed relationship counselors because they claim to be twin flames, and they don't really even understand these spiritual concepts. And then there's this true authentic, which I just like to call divine partnerships, soulmates, you know. And really it's this, the way that I'm experiencing this is this destined relationship with this individual that is very spiritual. There's a lot of communication between our guides and between me and this person on an etheric plane that I'm aware of. And it's not always clear, but it's obvious and very real and undeniable. And so I think maybe we should stir away from. Well, I'm learning to accept the twin flame title. Because just the title, right? And what does that title mean? People have different theories. It's not really the other half of your soul. The way that I see it is there's a certain point in this that we either came into this earth plane, or that perhaps I've been a soul that's just been a human this whole time, even way back into past Neanderthals. And because I've had visions where I was just rolling around, and I was short and I was hairy like a monkey, rolling around with a partner, and we were all just had no worries in our lives. I had this vision of this, and it felt really good. Like the earth took care of everything. It was like the Garden of Eden. Um, but there's a certain point where we started this earth school, and started to become evolved and enlightened. And we started going through these lifetimes where we incarnated with each other in a lot of lifetimes. And we had this specific time where we chose to have this divine partnership, where we would come together and serve a greater purpose. And so that kind of goes to the 144,000, where there's really not very many twin flames. To where there's 144,000 of us that need to come together, that are destined to come together to elevate the collective consciousness and to be leaders of the age of Aquarius, and to help humanity transition into this new into this new age, into this new evolutionary point. And whatever that divine mission is, it might not be something super grand. I think as twin flames, yes, it is. Where we're leaders, so we're like possibly semi-famous. And I feel like I don't want to be famous because I'm a sensitive person. I don't want a lot of eyes on me. And probably the people that need to be in that position are people like me that really don't want to be famous and don't want to do it for this ego, power, and fame. So there's going to be, and I feel like with me and my twin flame coming together, there's going to be this solid reality check of what it really is. Because I've heard people that claim to be twin flames and they have some spiritual experiences with each other, and it's not as profound as what I'm experiencing. It really isn't. And so I see some validity, some truth, some authenticity, in I did have like a random chance meeting with this person, and I did have this runner chaser dynamic, and I didn't see that as a very healthy thing. And there's certain reasonings for that, but there's also people that tie into that as an excuse to be in a relationship that's not healthy or abusive, and using spiritual themes as an excuse. But then there's people like me that like, this is the real deal. This is the real deal. And that's what people are going to see. They're going to see that the relationship between me and this person is the real deal. This is the real, authentic, genuine, like, you could call it high vibe, ultra magnetic, super loving, perfect, and it's not always perfect. It's healthy to fight a little bit. It's healthy to be in disagreements. And with everything that's happened between me and this person so far, I feel like nothing can break this relationship that I have with this person. And the thing is you're whole and complete within yourself. You have male and female within you. We are human beings, and there's a level of interdependence. Practicing a journey of self-love, I learned that I came to a point that I needed to accept love from other people. And I feel that longing. And that's also a form of self-love, is welcoming in love from other people. And there's just like this ultraviolet, pink, violet, like glow around me. I don't know if it's like bluish. I don't know if it's manifesting in the camera. I don't know if that's from my partner or if it's coming from my guides. The energy is like really intense today. I love it. The only thing that I don't like is when the anxiety comes up, and I feeling a little bit of anxiety coming up right now. But it's all good. So, where was I at? We are going to start seeing the real deal. And it's not like there hasn't been the real deal before, but I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Allergies. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just starting to accept this twin flame relationship now. That and before I was like, I didn't really like the twin flame thing because there's so much trash in it. There's so much unconsciousness. There's so much desperation where everyone wants to be a twin flame. It seems like, and anyone that's spiritual and is in a relationship, oh, they're twin flames. It's like, you really aren't. So, Cal forever here. Peace.